What's up, folks? I'm Stoic Steve, and this is my creation, Battleship Stoicity for TerraTech. It's a flying battleship with a variety of weapons, notably the forward rail cannons. Additionally, it has side cannon turrets. The side scoops open up to show megaton cannons, as well as missile pods. On the bottom, we have a similar setup with the Hawkeye cruise missiles and missile pods. Additionally, there are some 360-degree GSO missile pods, as well as some assorted mortars. Most notably, however, this craft has 8 independently operable turrets. Simply press X to deploy them. It has 2 gun turrets. It has 2 missile turrets. It is 3 Hawkeye cannon turrets, and 1 heavy mortar and missile turret. Each of these you can pilot, should you so please. You'll notice all the front turrets all have a limited ability to turn. This is because their cannons will cause some funkiness if they start shooting at the ship itself. That can cause them to become dislodged from the larger craft. All of the rear turrets are completely 360-degree, however. You'll notice that the ship behaves differently when the turrets are deployed versus without them deployed. Without them deployed, it will sort of just float around as the hover is carried along the ground. However, when the turrets are deployed, it will be able to hold still quite comfortably, because the turrets all create friction and help stabilize the main craft. As you can see, it has a reasonable turn rate for its size, roughly an 80 mile per hour movement speed. It's worth noting that the turrets can cause a bit of funkiness as they try to self-right themselves by entering build mode automatically. This can cause a little bit of jitteriness, a little bit of the main ship changing angle. Doesn't cause any major problems from doing that, however. When you anchor the main craft, you want to make sure that it is reasonably level with the ground. Otherwise, it will rotate and cause the turrets to clip out of the craft. Clipping can also occur when you try and move the main craft while in build mode. Rotating it or otherwise can cause the turrets to clip into the main craft. The battleship is fully shielded and bubbled. You can either anchor the vehicle for solar power, or you have the additional option of using Geocorp fuel blocks and simply scrapping them. The battleship has 2 scrapping stations on top, which you can use to burn resources and gain power that way. Another benefit of doing it this way is that the blocks will continue to be burned while the craft is on the move. It's a good way to charge up if you don't want to stay anchored for very long. Simply anchor for a moment, drop down a couple of fuel blocks, and then take off. Though you'll probably lose a few resource blocks along the way. All of the turrets will fire automatically once they come in range of an enemy. It's important to note, due to the size of the vehicle, that because the turrets are either closer or further away from the opponent you're going towards, they may be able to fire sooner or later than your main craft. If you wish, of course, you can simply fly far above enemy craft and rain down missiles and mortars. And you, of course, don't have to fly. You can simply coast along the ground if you so choose. And if you ever come into a situation where the craft begins to tilt to the side or too far forward, you can simply fly up into the air and the craft should self-right itself. This is largely a proof of concept craft used to demonstrate the ability to use turrets on a moving, flying craft. And there you have it, a very scary battleship design. Learned a lot while making it. It's lots of fun. And, try it out on Steam. Let me know what you think about it in the comments if you like. Thanks for watching.